Hi guys, welcome to Dubai Property Guide. This is Faizan. In today's video, we're going to discuss about a topic a question in fact, which a lot of people ask from us day in and day out, which is uh, we have a budget of 1 million dirhams and where should we invest? So I'm going to look at three options which are available in the market currently. I'm going to analyze them and I'm going to tell you as to what, in my opinion, would be a better option. Of course, no option is very bad or no option is out of the world, but it depends on your own personal goals from your investment as to what do you want, and then in my opinion, I'll give you as to what is the best option currently available in the market, which is under the budget of 1 million dirhams. So without wasting any further time, let's move. So there are three primary goals which everyone has, every investor has when they're investing in Dubai, which is of course the capital gain that you will get, the capital appreciation as we call it. If you want to keep it after the handover, then of course the rental yield in that particular area is very important, and the quality of the product that you're getting, whether you're investing with a top developer, what sort of a reputation in the market do they have. And of course, last but not the least, which is extremely important, is the payment plan options that the developers are currently offering and which payment plan would suit you. This again varies from case to case, but some developers offer very good payment plans, and that basically sets them apart from the other developers which are in the market. So the first option, and the way we would move throughout this presentation is that I'll give you an option and then we'll slightly just go over one of the options that that particular developer is offering, so that you have an idea as to it's not just what I am saying but actually what the developer is offering in the market as well. So the first option that comes to my mind, or what I've seen over the last few months, is a one bedroom apartment by Imtiaz Developments in DLRC, which is Dubai Land Residential Complex. Now, in the market, it is potentially known as the next Jumeirah Village Circle, which is extremely popular amongst all the investors and has been popular amongst everyone who is living in Dubai currently as well. So, DLRC, with whatever we are seeing, with whatever we are seeing in the market, it is potentially the next JVC, because JVC, as you may know, is becoming a little bit saturated. The capital appreciation has plateaued a little bit, but DLRC is potentially what we think would end up becoming the next JVC. So the payment plan that Imtiaz is offering, and we'll go through it, that again is very convenient, is a 70-30 post handover payment plan, which means that 30% you will pay after your handover, so you can use your rental payments to pay this 30%, or a 50-50 payment plan where you pay 50% on the handover and 50% during construction. Now, there is a slight price difference between the two. The 70-31 is slightly more expensive, but that is also because you are getting a post handover payment plan on it. So there is a slight difference. We do expect a high capital appreciation in the DLRC area, primarily because of the fact that the blue metro line is already announced, the groundbreaking has started, and Imtiaz is turning to be one of the biggest developers in that particular area where the blue line is going to come. So our understanding, or our understanding of the whole situation, is that up till 2029, once the blue line has starts working, we would see appreciation over there, because that is what we've seen historically, that areas around the metro stations or around the metro line have very exponential capital appreciation on their opening prices. So up till 2029, we expect that the prices would rise. After 2029, the prices would rise, but the rate of appreciation would slightly decrease, just as we see in JVC today. So as far as the developer reputation is concerned, Imtiaz has delivered projects in JVC and in Al Furjan. In fact, what we notice is that the buildings that they have in JVC, their rental is slightly higher than the adjacent buildings, and that is because of the kind of quality that Imtiaz is offering. They offer fully furnished apartments, so the rental yield is 10 to 15% minimum. It is higher than the adjacent buildings in the same area. So you're paying the same price, but at the end of the day, your rental yield will be slightly better. And as far as its development in the area is concerned, they've already sold out around 7 to 8 buildings, and more launches are expected in the coming few weeks within DLRC. So I'll just quickly go through one of their brochures. So as you can see, this is the brochure that I've already opened. So this was the last launch in the area, which was Cove Edition 6. It was a G+11 building. One bedrooms are all sold out. We are expecting another launch by the end of this month, but its EOIs have already started being taken. So just to give you an idea, like this is the building that they've designed. As far as the location of DLRC is concerned, you can see that it is right over here, right opposite Academic City and Silicon Oasis. This is where your Blue Line metro is going to come. And you have, of course, it is very close to the downtown and this area. And it's around 5 to 10 minutes from Academic City and Silicon Oasis, and around 20 minutes to the Dubai International Airport in downtown Dubai, which is not a long time, or which is not a long distance from these main areas. And with the metro over here, of course, you can expect it to be, like a very hot location. So this is what Imtiaz has already announced and sold. So Cove Edition 1 to 6 is almost sold out. There is a Cove Living which is sold out. Cove Grand is sold out. We might have some studios available in some of these buildings. We do have, in fact, but most of the one beds and two beds are all sold out. So these are the current offerings of Imtiaz in DLRC. And you can see over here that this is where the metro station is, which is leading to its appreciation. Then coming to the payment plan, as I mentioned, there are two options. You have a 50-50 payment plan, and you have a 70-30 payment plan, which gives you 3 years of post handover, whereas 2.5% quarterly post handover in 3 years. So 2.5% basically means that your rental income, if you plan to rent it out, would basically cover this 30% of the post handover part. So this is what Imtiaz is offering in this area. So the next option, or the option number two, that in my opinion is good for a 1 million budget, is a one bedroom by Nshama in Nshama Town Square. Now, those who don't know about Town Square, it is an already established community. There are around 35 to 40,000 residents already living over there. Townhouses have already been sold out. They have a central park just like they have in Dubai Hills State, and around the central park we are getting launches for apartment buildings. They're also getting sold out really fast, but we just had a launch over here. So the good part about this is that it is already a developed community. Nshama is a sister company of Emaar, so that means that there is a big brand which is attached to it. So the reputation, it speaks for itself. Their quality, and it's very close. If you visit Nshama, you would understand that its look and feel is very close to what you see in Dubai Hill State, with the central park and buildings around it, as you have in Dubai Hills Park and the buildings around it. Quality is at par with all the good developers. They offer a very good 50-50 payment plan, which again makes it very convenient that if you are an end user, for example, with their quality, you can be an end user, and then you can apply for 50% for mortgage, which is a huge amount. So as far as the location and everything is concerned, we'll just go through it. So you can see this was the latest launch, where they offered 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments by the name of Camden. So this is the central park that I'm talking about, that I just mentioned, and these are the buildings which are around it. We're going to see it in the next slide, uh, the location. So as you can see from this, the Nshama Town Square, the community, they don't offer any buildings outside of Nshama. So this particular location is Town Square, which is located on Al Qudra Road. Uh, Cove Edition 6 or DLRC is somewhere around over here. This is on Al Qudra Road, which is centrally located in a way that if you go towards the new airport, which is being constructed, or you go towards the old airport, it is almost equidistant, and it is 15 to 20 minutes from Dubai Hill State. So you take Sukem Street and you reach Nashama Town Square in around 50 to 15 to 20 minutes. So the location is not that bad. It's a good location, especially if you have a car, then it is a very good area. And if you want to enjoy community life, which a lot of families prefer, then it is a good area. So it is 20 minutes from Dubai Hills Mall, 20 minutes from District 2020, 25 minutes from DWC Airport, which is the new airport. So some of the key facts, this was the central park that I was talking about, which is just identical to what we have in Dubai Hills, the Dubai Hills Park. This is the overall community. Most of the townhouses which are on this side, this and this, they have been sold out. These all have been sold out, and these are the apartment buildings that you see in between. There are already retail outlets over there. So, for whoever is basically living in town square, they don't need to go out of it for anything, because you have a school, you have a town square park, you have retail outlets, jogging track, everything is located within this community. So it is a very good community. If you enjoy community life, then Nshama is a very good option. And again, these are again some of the facilities that they're offering. So this was the new building with the central park in between, and this was the lobby, or the renders for the lobby. So this was the second option. The third option is, in my opinion, if you're looking at a budget of around 1 million, would be by Sobha in Motor City, which is Sobha Orbis. Now, why have I added Sobha to this list? Because Sobha is a tier one developer. When you're talking about Sobha, you compare it with Emaar, you compare it with Nakheel, you compare it with overall with Dubai Holdings. So Sobha is a level is at that level of developers. So it's a proper tier one developer. In fact, their quality is second to none. They offer by far the best quality as compared to any other developer. So if you are an end user, then I always prefer to go for Shobha, because if you plan to live in that particular, yes, as an investment, maybe it would not give you that much appreciation, because their sizes are relatively smaller and their appreciation in the past hasn't been as, because when you're talking about Shobha, you're comparing it with Emaar. So their appreciation in their communities hasn't been as good as it has been for Emaar, but it is a best amongst all the developers, and their end use quality is really good. So as far as this particular project is concerned, again, its location is very good. It is located in Motor City. It's a top tier developer. They Within this project, they're offering a resort life. So there is a set of 5 to 6 buildings which is going to be a whole resort style of lifestyle that you're going to get in this particular, you can call it a community. And they offer the metro line is already announced. Yes, the groundbreaking hasn't started, but they offer a better connectivity due to that. And of course, the payment plan that Shobha is offering is really good. On this particular project, they're offering a 40/60 payment plan, which means that you can mortgage 60% of your amount at the handover. And again, you can get a one bedroom for around 1.1 million, which is a very good buy as far as the quality of the developer is concerned. So we'll just quickly go through its brochure as well. So this was Shobha Orbis. These are the renders of the buildings that they're going to build. This project is launched. We do have availability in this project. This is going to be, these are the buildings around the central area. We're just going to quickly go through the renders. So this is the location. Again, Motor City is very close to Arjan and Dubai Hill State. This is somewhere around over here is where Nshama Town Square is, and Motor City is right on Sukaim Street, right next to Arjan. So the location, again, if you have a car, it is a very good location. In fact, Motor City is considered to be one of the good areas and expensive areas of Dubai. So this is the overall layout of the whole project. You have all of these buildings, and in between you have a podium where you have all the amenities, and amenities have everything. You have your pool, retail outlets, everything. In fact, you also have a beach edge. So pool deck, everything that you want after your work, you'd get it in this particular complex that Sobha is offering. Um, so yeah, this was Sobha Orbis. So having gone through the three options, I know I've gone through them pretty quickly because I don't want to further take the video to be extremely long. So my personal pick out of all of these would be based upon two or three things. Most importantly, which community offers or which project offers the best balance of rental yield and capital appreciation, which offers a strong appreciation over the next 4 years. And of course, you've read the slide, you would understand that my personal pick is Imtiaz in this case, and the reasons for that is that you have a blue line metro extension, which has already announced the groundbreaking has started, which is going to be it is going to be completed by 2029. So we know that it is there. Uh, they offer a very attractive payment plan. A 70/30 payment plan is very attractive. Even a 50/50 payment plan is very attractive. But if you want to go towards rental yield, then a 70/30 payment plan where 30% your rent can cover it easily. Their finishing is very good. We've seen it in JVC, the buildings that they've handed over. Their finishing is really nice, and its location, as far as within Dubai is concerned, it is attractive because it will attract, number one, it can attract people who are working in Business Bay and downtown, which is almost all of Dubai. Number two, even the students who would be in academic city, because Dubai does plan to by 2040 have a lot of world-class universities within academic city. So you can expect your rental yield in this particular area to further rise. And plus, it is going to be closer to metro. So anyone who is working anywhere in Dubai, he or she would be connected to DLRC. So that is why my vote, my opinion would be to go at this point in time to go for Imtiaz in DLRC in particular. Uh, so yeah, last but not the least, why I would say that a lot of people ask us as to, why do we need to work with an agency? Why don't we directly go to the developer? And in every video, I try to make a point to explain to people that yes, going to directly to the developer is an option, but a developer would not explain to you all of these things, wouldn't give you the negatives as well as the positives for the project. Our job as an agent is to give you a complete holistic picture of the whole area, and then to advise you as to where you should invest. As part of Aeon and Trisl, we have access to exclusive launches. We have access to exclusive inventory. So whenever you're in contact with us, be you can be sure that you would get the best service possible and end-to-end service from us. At the end of the day, you can see my contact details. I'm available for a Zoom consultation wherever you are in the world. We can set up a meeting and I can explain a particular project to you, whatever you want in detail, or you can directly reach to me via WhatsApp and I'll make sure to answer all your questions. Other than that, thank you for your time. I hope I've answered some of the questions that you had in mind. Thank you.